Wait, whoa, what? They on some crazy shit or they on some freaky shit? Was this like a, from neglect? Is the dog dead? What happened to the dog? He killing the dog? So is he jealous of like his brother, his little brother or some shit? But why is he reaching out to this little girl? That's some weird shit. Maybe that is young him. What is good, YouTube? We are back with another MILGRAM react. This time, you know, we checked out the little introduction, I guess, if you want to call it that, with the character voice trailer and all that stuff, and I was very intrigued by what was going on. So now we are here with the first character of the trial. Was it Haruka, right? Yeah, Haruka. I've pulled up this, I pulled up their music video, and I pulled up their interrogation videos. So we're gonna go through all of that in that order, I guess. And then, yeah, have that as, and we'll just pretty much do more videos in that format. Someone did say in the comments of the first video, though, that it might take me too long to get through everything if I do it at this pace. I don't know yet. We will see. Y'all can also just let me know what y'all think about that, or if y'all are like, nah, one video at a time. I just felt like the format would just be a lot neater if, and also I could pace myself better and then think about each character better if I just like have them all separate instead of trying to like scarf up all the trials in one go. So we're gonna kind of just do this, and then y'all can just let me know what y'all think. But yeah, enough of me yapping, because I don't got nothing else to yap about. I don't know nothing about this person. I forgot what they said during their trailer, or their like voice trailer or whatever, but it was like kind of wishy-washy, I think, or something. I don't know. But we're gonna hop right in. Let's get started. They're like scared. Prisoner number 1. Like, I feel like they're actually freaking demonic, and they're just acting like this as a front or something.
MILGRAM はお前たち囚人の罪を明らかにし、適切な判断を下すために存在している。そのためにいくつか話をしよう。They were also correcting me in the comments that apparently like they here, let me pause. I need to make a habit. Y'all were already saying that on the play videos. Hey, make a habit, just pause. Even if the video runs longer. I was corrected on the comments because I did assume that S, I think that's the name, was a girl, but apparently they're androgynous, so forgive me for that. So I will go with they them going forward, but I did appreciate those people in the comments for letting me know. ちなみに虚偽も黙秘も認めている。虚偽黙秘。言いたくないことは言わなくても構わないし、嘘をつきたければついても構わない。そうなんですか。ああ、MILGRAMはお前の記憶から直接歌を取り出すからだ。僕はそれを見てお前の罪を判断する。つまり They basically saying you can talk shit, you can yap, you can stay quiet. I don't care, because I'm still gonna know. I'm still gonna see what you did.
I don't like them. I feel like he on some bullshit. I feel like this is all fake. I feel like this is fake. Or what if they have like a split personality or something, and the split personality is the one that's on some crazy murderous shit? Those are my two thoughts. Didn't they say that in the first, in the voice trailer?
続けようか。ミルグラムでの生活はどうだ？
最初はわけわからないし、ちょっと怖かったんですけど、みんないい人なんで大丈夫です。
みんなとは他の囚人連中か？
はい。ユノさんとかマヒ
You
ルさん
know,
と
and
か
Mahiru.
優しくしてくれます。
少し興味があるな。はるかの目に他の囚人はどう映っている？
いや、僕なんかがみんなのことを喋るの悪いです。
安心しろ。この部屋での話を他の囚人に漏らすことはない。
Yeah, spill the tea.
何を話せばいいんでしょ
Spill the tea.
そうだな。
Who you beefing with?
誰とよく話すんだ？
Who beefing with who?
よく話しかけてくれるのはユノさんとマヒルさんとミコ
Mikoto
トさん。フータ君も少し怖いけど
and
構っ
Fuda.
てくれます。ムーさんともたまに話します。
You speak to a lot of them.
和井や指導は？
大人なんで少し怖いんですけど、二人とも優しい人だと思います。
ことこは？
ちょっと怖いです。
まあ予想通りだ。あとは名前が出てないのはアマネか。
Yeah, of course you already know I don't remember the names of these people, so we're gonna see them when we see them.
苦手なんです。あれくらいの子供。アマネちゃんはいい子なんですけど。
Okay, so Amane is the little girl. She brings back bad memories?
大丈夫
Oh,
か？
so she crazy.
ずいぶん顔色が悪いな。
そもそもあまり僕は人と関わっちゃいけないんです。囚人のみんなとも勘違いしちゃダメなんだ。
なぜだ？好きにすればいいじゃないか。僕は他者との関係の中でこそその人間の本質が見えると考えている。
感謝にも言えることなんだ。
僕にも。
あまり僕に近づかない方がいい。
Oh, that's right. They were saying they bring misfortune to people and to stay away or
感謝
something.
も不幸になる。
はるか。
だってごめんなさい。一人でずっと喋って。
続けろ。
いつだってそうなんだ。僕はただ普通にしてるだけなの。
Even if I try to be normal, everything gets ruined.
感謝だって。僕のことを知ったら。
If you knew everything I did, I'm gonna be abandoned.
僕。
We gonna see. I'll be the judge of that. Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We're playing Scuffle. Hope you find a cozy comfy here.
人殺しだから。
A selfish
は
killer.
るか。
はい。
顔を上げろ。
はい。痛い。何するんですか？
僕は看守だ。今のは囚人に対しての教育的指導だ。許される。いいか。よく聞け、囚人番号1番。何度でも言おう。僕は看守だ。お前の本性を知るのが僕の仕事だ。
This is like, I don't give a fuck what's coming out of your mouth. I'm finna see it.
すべて見届け、判断するのが僕の仕事だ。それを言うにこと書いて、見捨てるだと。あまり僕を舐めるなよ。お前の罪を知り、お前の罪を許すか許さないか判断し終えるまで
It's pretty cool, great voice acting. Oh yeah, for sure. They even got the sound effects going, like they went all in on these, which is really cool. Wait, whoa, 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 what? Wait, whoa, what? Yo, I told y'all he tripping. What the fuck was that? They on some crazy shit or they on some freaky shit? He probably liked that shit. Happy? Yo, he want that gorilla grip.
監禁され拘束されこうして尋問されているこの状況に対して怒りや恐れを覚えるのが自然だろう
He in here for the love of the game.
お前は最初からずっとそうだ塞ぎ込んではいるがミルグラム自体への混乱を感じないその点はフータやムーの反応の方が腑に落ちるというものだ
そうですね。フータ君はすごく怒ってますね。怖い。じゃなくて、いや、僕はこのミルグラムでしたっけ？何のためにあるのかとかよく分かってないんですけど、看守さんが自分に興味を持ってくれて、いろいろ聞いてくれるのはなんだか嬉しかったりします。
I'm not falling for this.
それがお仕事でも僕のやった悪いことを
I'm not falling for this.
だったとしてもです。
Smack him again. Over here trying to be sympathetic and shit.
一人目から特殊すぎるお前は7人目くらいで来るべきだこの仕事の大変さを今はっきり理解した
ごめんなさい
まあいい反抗的な囚人よりはいくらかマシだなただしあまり勘違いをするなよはるか僕はお前と仲良くしたくて話を聞いているわけでは
Yeah, I am not your friend.
僕の目的はあくまでお前の犯した罪を知ることだお前が何をしたのかなぜ人殺しとなったかを知るためだ
はい
まだニヤニヤしている
ごめんなさい
He get off on attention. That's what that he said he murdered somebody and it was because it was a selfish killing or something like that. This motherfucker gets off on attention. And I don't know, I think whatever he did got something to do with that. It's got something to do with attention. Cause he loved this attention. I don't know. Okay, so this is a translation thing.
緊張感のない男だ僕がお前を許さないと判断するだけでお前の身にどんなことが起きるか
何か起きるんですか
さあなお前は考える必要はないきっと僕にもなそうだあと一つ言いたいことがあるお前は自分が身勝手な人殺しだから周りと関わってはいけないと言ったな
はい
囚人どもは皆
And then on top of that, like the fact that he's like, oh, don't associate with me, don't give me, because bad things will happen, right? Then bad things will happen because if he is around people, he's gonna seek that attention. And also, I know some of y'all that already know what's gonna happen. Y'all probably sitting here like, man, this dude's saying just some bullshit. He don't know. He don't got a clue in the fucking world. Look, I'm just yapping. I like to yap, and I'm like, this is just based off what I heard, and I just feel like maybe, oh boy, he's saying that because he get like, if no one's messing with him, he's not hurting nobody. But then if people are around him, he's gonna attention seek and then do something crazy. I don't know.
人殺しだ。何を遠慮することがある。あいつらにくらい好きに振る舞えばいい。お前にも分かりやすく言おうか。お前ら全員ダメ人間だ。だから気にするな。
それもそうですね。
おしゃべりの時間は終わりのようだ。恐れることはない。ただ、
Alright, it's time for the music video.
囚人番号1番。
Like, there they go being scared again.
はるか。
But alright, very interesting. Let's see if I was even remotely close to anything that's going on. Let's see what's popping with this video. Okay. Alright, I think subtitles are on. Why are you drifting away from me? Why do you say it's my fault? Like, was this like a from neglect? Okay. So who's this girl? Okay, I was a little off-put by him having black hair in this. So I'm like thinking, wait, no, oh boy got blue hair. I'm thinking too much. It's probably like lighting, right? Is the dog dead? What happened to the dog? He killing the dog? Or the girl? Y'all, hold on. So, look, y'all. Hold on. I'm slow. You can learn this in the alien stage video. He was following the dog, right? The song goes hard, but what if I told you this is only somewhere in the middle in terms of how good the songs for the first trial are? Got you. I get Persona 3 vibes from the blues. Yeah, he had the dog, and then the dog ran in the woods. But why he over here killing the dog? Well, actually, I see the blood. I see there's like blood in the trail, right? Is that blood in the trail? These droplets? So either A, the dog is wounded, or B, the dog just did some crazy shit. So then Haruka out here killing the dog in return.
Like, that's the dog, right? After you finish the song, go back a second time to read the lyrics because it's hard to take in all both at the same time. Yeah, that's why I'm like trying to like see what he's saying, but then listen to the song, but then also like make sure I see what's going on visually is a lot. He's like maniacally laughing about it though. And now he crying? It was a dream? I don't even know. Why he look like that boy from Promised Neverland, low-key? So wait, so is that his little brother or some shit? I thought that was just a young version of him. See, I'm so like, this should be going over my head. Okay. Yeah, like, yeah, I thought that was just young him. It's kind of hard to understand. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I'm not slow. Like, run to the comments. People have analysis there. Yeah, but I didn't want to like. I don't want to just go to the comments to have all my questions answered immediately. Of course, if people want to comment something like if people want to comment on my video on like some better context, sure, without outright spoiling. Because I mean, we still have the interrogation questions, and we still have like trial 2 and 3. So I don't want to just jump the gun by going there. You mean Ray from Promised Neverland? Yeah, he looked like him, Loki. Okay, I'm gonna try to read what he's saying now. I'm also still looking at the visuals, I ain't gonna lie, but... So is he jealous of like his brother? His little brother or some shit? But why is he reaching out to this little girl? That's some weird shit. Maybe that is young him. Can y'all answer? I had the same thought you did. Can y'all answer, or is that spoilers? Is that something like is that something that I should just know, or is something I should be confused about? Because I'm like, is this young him or is this his little bro? Because I didn't think it was his little. I thought it was just young him until I saw he killed him. I'm like, oh, he killed him, so maybe that's just his little bro. Because then like they was showing the mama, and maybe the mama was like giving the little bro better treatment or something. You just find the maybe I'll glimpse in the comments. I'll glimpse. And then there's this dog. But nah, it's little boy killing the dog, right? And yeah, this scene was little boy killing the dog. Nah, it's showing, but this is showing older him. This is showing older him. It shows baby boy looking for the dog, and then it just shows older boy smashing the rock in. Thankfully for these, the most upvoted comments are usually going to be announced people did while watching for the first time. Okay. I was right about this though, about, oh, someone please notice that, like, so I was kind of cooking in the when I was watching that voice trial or whatever it's called. My life started in the wrong spot. Let's go, Serena. Welcome, man. Like, yeah, and I didn't change the category yet, or because yeah, but like, he killed old boy for attention. We gonna peep these comments real quick. You praise me by saying you're crazy is such a good line in retrospect. Well, wait. Before I read this, these comments was 9 months ago. This video was 5 years ago. Are they gonna start spoiling? Are they about to start spoiling? All these 9-month-old. Okay, here we go. Here's one from 4 years ago. You sure the boy wasn't his past self? See, that's where I'm confused, because I'm not sure if that was his past self or if it was just like his little brother. Okay, damn, this shit. Okay, hold up. I don't need people. I don't want to read all the answers to everything if they got it in here, but I know this is just a theory, a game theory. It's different from what I've read about him so far, but I think it might be worth giving a thought. It's serious? Oh man. This is why I was telling you this is just a lot more in depth. Okay. We'll go ahead and entertain this comment, because again, all these other ones are like within the past year. I don't trust that shit. We're gonna watch we're gonna read this 4-year-old comment. Haruka is very childlike. It's obvious that Haruka is very childlike, and it seems he has problems growing up. For example, the Japanese text is written very basic to nearly no kanji, which is often associated with children. Also, no other prisoner has the lyrics being written this way. Well, I wouldn't know that yet.
So there's a thing special to Haruka. We also see other aspects that hint on him being childish. And undercover, he is seen in a room full of toys. And we see children's drawings everywhere. And he seemingly still uses a plushie when sleeping. And he has problems understanding some idioms and terms, shown in the voice drama. Yeah, because they were saying that, like, oh, like, he misunderstood what S was saying or some shit like that. He's scared of fireworks. The most expensive thing he ever bought was cotton candy. He doesn't see a difference between the feelings like and love. He loves attention and being taken care of. But this is, yeah, pitied and loved weakling. A pitied and loved weakling. The child in the video shows two different Harukas. Haruka stated that he has no siblings. Okay. That went over my head if he did say that. So the boy in the video must be himself. So then it was the dog he was killing? So I'm surprised if he... So can you get arrested for, like, animal cruelty in Japan? Because I know in America they don't be giving a fuck. There's two different child Harukas. One of those two is only seen shortly, though. We see normal Haruka floating in the dark. Yeah, in the quiet, or in the sunken place. Of course. See, the reason I asked that is because I be seeing so many movies and TV and stuff where, like, or like stories in general of like bad, like messed up things happening to animals, and then like, you know, people not caring, and it's like, damn. So that's why I was like, oh, he got arrested for killing the dog? Okay, so I assume this shows Haruka's past self, probably from when he was an actual child, and now he just thinks back to it. However, most of the time when we see the child, it resembles the childlike personality of the grown-up Haruka. This means that most of the time we see the child, it's actually the normal Haruka, but drawn as a child that matches personality. The girl and the woman. I came to the conclusion that the grown-up woman is not his mother, but the girl past Haruka was holding hands with. They seem to be the old childhood friends, and she's probably very dear to him. Maybe even one of his only friends, since he has problems with communication at times. I'd be surprised if it was hard for him to make new friends. However, unlike Haruka, she grew up normally, and so did everyone else around him. And when growing up, it often happens for childhood friends to grow apart, but since Haruka wasn't capable of growing up in the first place, the two of them started drifting apart even more, which Haruka didn't understand / like. Tell me, why are you drifting away from me? Yeah, then like reaching his hand out to her. The girl probably realized that Haruka was different from normal kids, and I believe that she might be the one saying things like, "You're crazy," because that's what he was in her eyes. Let me go look at the okay, because yeah, I did think that was their mama, but see, that wouldn't make sense though. Why would she be, if this was an older version of the girl, that would not make no sense for this part right here. That wouldn't make no sense. But yeah, like, this does not give, oh, this is old girl but older. That just gives, like, that's his mama. Look at it this way. You don't gotta figure everything out right now because there's a whole lot more than this that needs to be developed. True. True. Yeah, she's not giving older version of little girl. Like, the stuff they could say that they said, I do get for sure. Like, I understand why they said those things, but as far as the that I feel like that's his mom. And then and then he just killed the dog for her attention. Of like, oh yeah, I did a thing. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I really don't know. Oh, did you kill the dog? Yeah, it was me. Yeah, even this person's like implying that that's his mama. Like, oh, I want to be loved, pitied, weakling. Haruko's aware that he is a slow learner and not a very strong student, or he sees himself as weak. But he wanted people to help him and to give him attention because of this. Aha, please notice me. It's like, at first he just brushed it off, but then he got really upset / worried when people like his mother started to not pay attention to him because of his disability. It's most likely people gave up on teaching him and started ignoring him. And it could be why he says, please don't change, because he doesn't want people to give up on him. So then maybe like something as drastic. So it's like, oh yeah, you're crazy. But then like something as drastic as like killing his dog is what's really gonna like give a lot of head turn. Like if nothing else is working in the way that they're saying this, a raid, things were fine and smooth until they weren't. And then the people started like drifting away from me, and he doesn't know why, and he's not getting the attention he wants, so he's gonna do something crazy as fuck, like beat this dog in, because at the end of the day that's gonna have the heads turn, and then like they gonna really notice him and give him what he needs if he does something like that. If I had to guess. If I had to guess based off of those 2 comments I read. Again, look, this is a 5-year-old video with some 9-month comments, so there's gonna be some spoilers up in here. So I'm trying to read the older ones. But yeah. Okay, here goes another person. I wonder if Haruka is the embodiment of mentally ill person did a murder as a cry for help. He keeps referring to himself as a victim, and he knows he's broken, as opposed to the environment around him. The right future chose the wrong me. Yeah, and there was another line that was, I don't remember where in the video it was, but it was something along the lines of like if he had started started differently or something like that. And I didn't know what that meant at the time, but that's making sense if I put this into context. He wants to feel normal and human, and maybe that's why he did his first murder, but ended up not really helping his satiate the void in him. As he grew up, he couldn't resist his impulse to kill when he got frustrated, I suppose. I think it's a little muddy here, and I would appreciate the help in the comments. I don't know when his mom called him crazy and when he responded with thanks for the praise. And I think he just wanted someone to notice him before it was too late, i.e. before he did it again. So was that 2 murders he did? Let me look at these. He is guilty, that's not what you're deciding, it's whether you or not you forgive him. This situation, Haruka probably lacked love due to a disability. It's definitely full of childlike doodles. Each firework drawing felt like a symbol for something. They were blue when it was with Haruka, but they were all colorful with the 2 kids. And one of the drawings looked like a dahlia, which has different meanings. I like to focus on the one color blue, which is Haruka's main theme color. A blue dahlia does not exist, so it means something is unattainable. Just like his want for affection does not exist. They cook it in ways I could never. This person is saying maybe he dreamed about it and then did it. not that he did multiple killings. Okay, well that's all the speculation I'm gonna do for this video at least, or for this music video at least. So we're gonna just go to the interrogation questions now. So here we are with the first trial interrogation questions for Haruka. If one wish were to come true, I want to be loved. When's your first love? I don't know. Difference between like and love? Aren't they both good feelings? Yeah, so they really don't know. It's like, oh, that's the same old, same old. Do you think God exists? I think so. What kind of person is your father? I disappointed him. Damn. Ideal date? Don't know. Family? My father and mother and me. Okay. Have you ever had a pet? I do not have... Wait, whose dog was that? Who the hell dog was that? Was that symbolizing something if that was not a real dog? Or does that mean, oh, I don't got one because I killed my dog? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think about your family? I love them. Some people just be taking animals off the street. Can you use another language besides Japanese? That's impossible. Is there something you can't buy with money? I think there is. Hobby? I like talking with the prisoners. You ain't have a hobby before that? Before imprisonment? Favorite animal? I do not like animals. Oh. If it was a real dog, you can make the assumption it was the girl's dog and he slimed it because he thought it took her attention from him. Okay. What's an event that sticks to your memory? Fireworks. What do you not like? Little children and animals. This shit sound crazy. Other people you hate. I don't have the right. You don't have the right. Because of the guilt you feel? Is there something you regret? There is. What are you most scared of? Betraying people. This was like, oh, what did I do? What did I do? Why are you drifting from me? Is there someone you want to see right now? My mother, but it's also crossed out. Interesting. The most expensive thing you've ever bought? Cotton candy. Is there someone you like? I don't know. See, that's interesting because it's like, oh, is there someone you like? I don't know. But then like, oh, do you love your family? Yeah, like it's such a like mixed reception of like them not knowing what the hell they're saying. How's your prison uniform? It's kind of relaxing. Relaxing. Are there any rations you want? Not really. Do you have a future dream? I want to live normally. Where do you want to go if you're able to get out? I can't think of anywhere. Did something interesting happen lately in MILGRAM? These days, the mood talks a lot to me. What's your type? I want someone who gives me attention, of course. How do you choose what clothes to wear? I wear what I have. Which do you like, dogs or cats? I don't like either. I don't like these pet answers. They're disturbing to me. Is there a body part of your own that you like? I never thought about that. That's a weird question. Who the hell asked this? Ain't the community asked this? Why y'all ask that? That's weird. Anyhow. What was I finna say? Oh. So, yeah, honestly, based off verdict off of this first verdict off of this first trial with Haruka. I'm not going to flat out say guilty because again, this honestly stems from disabilities and mental health, and there's a long history of people who have had disabilities and mental health issues that have been, one, unacknowledged, and then two, reciprocated with hostility to the point where like there's been a lot of people that have been imprisoned instead of diagnosed. And you see that in history all the time, including like especially American history, if I'm not mistaken. Like, you know, this ultimately needs to be this like I think he just really needs treatment. And honestly, if he had that treatment sooner, he wouldn't have done what he did. And is there problems for what he did? Absolutely. And I'm not saying like and yeah, he should get consequences for his actions, but he should actually be getting treatment so that he can like have his needs met to avoid a situation like this, instead of just being in a jail cell forever, because that's not gonna fix the problem, you know. But yeah, did you like his song though? His song was really good. Like the hook is actually been running in my head this whole time. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed my reaction, my blind dumb reaction to trying to understand what I was looking at and trying to process this. Again, I tried not to go look at the more recent comments because I feel like they were spoiling stuff because they have more knowledge about these trials than me, than anyone who posted 5 years ago. So but yeah, I think, you know, although I didn't know everything, I do think that the things that I was saying early in the video were pretty aligned with how whatever he did it for attention. And then like the part about like him not being around people, like he's not seeking that shit no more, so he's not fucking around. But like him being like, oh, awesome, oh, this is a facade thing, that wasn't true. I will say that I was for sure wrong on. But that was just a guess after all. You know, just like the attention thing was a guess. And that was because when he was getting gripped on and laughing, I was like, what the fuck? But nah, he just wanted to be noticed. But yeah. Japan is unfortunately even worse with mental health than America is, and I do think this does a good job of reflecting how bad it is. Yeah, I mean, when I brought up America, I was mainly talking about like, yeah, it's a problem now, but like it was especially like in like history, like where there's been countless people who have just been like in prison that were just not understood that it was a, you know. But yeah, I get what you're saying, and it's a shame that it's like fucked in Japan. And honestly, I can see that being the case with the amount of like Japanese stories from like anime or what have you about like slip and slides. So but yeah, in Canada we at least acknowledge it. Now he's gonna be well, now he's gonna be noticed real well in jail. I mean, we'll see, because I mean, if any of these murderers are considered innocent, then they're freed, right? Is that how this works? Japan still does have a problem with even acknowledging mental illness as a real thing. Yeah, that's just crazy, which is super freaking depressing. Yeah, because I mean, like I see a lot of those countries as like very like advanced on like knowing their shit, especially technologically. So you would think that like they would address things as far, especially since a lot of like they're usually healthier than the people in like America, right? So then like you'd think that they would actually like respect mental health. It's kind of crazy that they don't. But yeah, those were my thoughts on this first trial. Honestly, I really liked this. Like this, I guess this experience with this first trial of like, okay, we got the voice trial. Let's see like what we can pick from that. All right, now let's dive into the video. Let's see what we got with that. Okay, what are some of these comments saying? And then what are the interrogation questions, just to kind of get a little bit more. I really liked that. And I'm actually really looking forward to more of these characters. Again, if look, like I said, you know, I like to address comments whenever I can and respond to comments when I can. If you like, someone again did mention, hey, it's gonna take you a while if you do it at this pace, but let me know what you guys prefer, because again, I like the thought of just, you know, sinking into this and then being excited for the next one instead of just freaking dipping into all of it right now, you know, and like, oh, all right, let's do the next character. Like, I kind of like to sit on this. It only goes up, trust. I'm excited. Again, looking forward to these other characters, their stories, the theories, and the music as well, and the visuals too. Like, the visuals were really good on this video. I really liked them. And again, like, I know some people might roll their eyes, but I really love the, you know, Persona 3 color scheme when I played that shit. So then, like, of course, if I see that vibe in here, like, the, you know, just like the color palettes, I'm gonna eat that shit up. I like it's weird because I'm not even a big person. I'm not even a big blue person. Like, but I really like that, like this kind of shade of blue for whatever reason, or this use of blue. I'll say for video pacing, maybe try and just knock out 2 characters from whatever the current trial is per reaction stream, if that's easier. Yeah, we'll see. I'll get this video together and kind of see how long it is, and then just, you know, whatever the comments say they prefer, and then kind of just, you know, go from there and see how we go and do it. Because again, I'm new to this. I don't understand. Like, I didn't understand what I'd be dipping into in terms of like time consumption and theorizing and all that. So if y'all will help with guidance on that, then that would be great. I don't want to just eat it all up at once, like I said. Anyways, enough of me yapping. I appreciate, oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hopefully Scott Phillips, hope you find a cozy comfy here. And if anybody, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a like. You can subscribe for more. I do plenty of reactions, and the MILGRAM reactions are going to be constantly coming. So I'd appreciate any support. Leave a comment on your thoughts. And yeah, also you can go and peep my Twitch and stuff, and drop a follow over there if you want to see me streaming all the time, or maybe catch some of these reactions live. Yeah, goodbye.